I have special gratitude for Sir Richard Smith, who is a personal friend of mine. We're like joined at the hip. All the people on the board who have helped us put this together, God bless them. And may God continue to bless all of us. Thank you.
I am so happy to be here and celebrating this. Would you give the Attorney General from the state of Delaware, Beau Biden, a warm round of applause? He's a hell of a man, comes from a hell of a family, and his family loves Richard Smith.
I'm here for one reason, well, for a couple reasons, but really for Mouse. You know, I'm a little underdressed, but since I've been home from where I was last year, I've been trying to have first things first, and that's my kids. And I promised my kids I'd take them up to that new soccer game, that new professional soccer team they have in Philly. And I did that tonight. And that's why I'm a little casual. But I wanted to make sure I was here to be with the person that you're honoring tonight, one of the people you're honoring tonight, my friend Mouse, who has been, there you go, who's been with my family and with my dad since 1969. And to let you know what a friend he's been to my dad, to the vice president, to Joe, for over 35 years, and what he's meant to this community, to the city of Wilmington, to the state of Delaware, the experiences he's had, the commitments he's made, and the lives he's changed. And he's done that for me in my public life. He's done that for my dad over the course of his career. He's always had our back, as he's had the back of so many people in this room. And I just want to be here to let him know that we Bidens have never forgotten that. So thank you, Mouse. Thank you for being such a good friend. And that's from both from the vice president, my dad, Joe, to you, and to Joe, to everybody here else in the room. And he wishes he could be here tonight. But that's a message from me and from my dad and our whole family, from Hunt, who you like better than me anyway. So anyway, good to see you all. I'm glad I could be with you, and I like that introduction. Anytime anybody wants to do that again, I could use it my next time out, okay? Thank you.
So you know what we're fighting for, Jandy Blackwell. We got all the pieces in place. We're just gonna make some turns here. All those who want to get on board, let's take a ride. All those who don't, step aside. That's all.
Right now, Lord. Woo! It was a good love, and I lost it. It was a sweet love. Sorry, I lost it. I thought I had it right here in my hand. I lost it. I thought I had it on.
WDAS-AM for great oldies, brought to you in part by Overbrook Plaza Pharmacy. He'll always be the soul of Philadelphia.
Hey, hi, everybody. Welcome into the wide, wonderful world of butter.
Joe Butterball Tamburo. It's 105.3 WDAS-FM Philadelphia, HD1, an iHeart radio station.
We all queued up, Butterball? Butterball's standing by, right?
Try this one here, Josh.
Try that one over there? Okay. Butterball's warming up right now, jogging around the studio.
Get you ready without a crack.
Ah, my man. Go ahead.
How are you?
Enjoying yourself?
Absolutely. Having a great time. Thank you. It's very nice.
Hey, man, what's happening? Hey, how you doing? Good. I want to say happy birthday to my main man, Carl Helm, who I worked with for over 20 years at WDAS Radio. Who are you? I'm Rolls Royce Howard. Happy birthday to the Fab Four, I call them tonight.
Do you know them all? Do you know the others?
I know Mousy and Carl.
Yes, but he was talking about Mousy.
I used to hang with us. Mousy used to do record hops with us. When I was coming up. Man, how you doing?
Wonderful, I love it, love it.
Enjoying yourself?
Beautiful, really enjoy it, for everything. Like she said, I want to say a happy birthday Carl and everything. I hope we have many, many more.
Like to say a word?
Which word would you like? Which word would you like?
Any words you want. Fine with me.
I don't know. He does all the talking.
Hi. I don't do this to him. I see we don't do this much anymore. But yeah, how you doing? I'm good. It's good to see you. Enjoying yourself? I am truly enjoying myself. And of course, you know, to see old friends and be at the Carl Helm. It's much a pleasure, much a pleasure. There's 30, 40 years going on here of remembrances and good journey, a very good journey.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, Carl.
We want to acknowledge the present and former WDAS radio personalities, Primus Robinson, Wayne Joel, Royce Howard, and Jerry Wells. I would like to acknowledge Mr. Phil Hurt.
Oh, my $100 you owe me, man. I need some money, man. Love you, brother. You take care, man. God bless.
Mr. Phil Hurt, he's a very well-known producer and songwriter, arranger, and artist, which helped produce and write songs such as, which helped produce and arrange music for the Village People, the Spinners, the OJs, and he's currently the president and CEO of Soul Renaissance Records. So if we can give him a hand, please. The second person that I would like to acknowledge is Mr. Bunny Sigler.
Yes, Carl Helm is my friend. I come from Italy. He's a good friend of mine. I'm with the Mafia, the Brown Mafia. We're the good ones. We don't do danger.
Can I be with you just one more time? Ooh, can I spend the night with you alone one more time? Can you see my heart and feel my
Call him. Hey, what's up? All night long people say, did you say call him? Yeah. You know, that was me. You know, I am so happy to be here and celebrating this. I'm going to introduce two compadres of mine who are Aries. Whoa. Bunny Sigler, one of the baddest young men in the city of Philadelphia, producing songs for the OJs and many more. Phil Hurt, who has produced the Sprinters and many more. I've sang on so many songs with him. I want Phil and Bunny to come on stage with me right now. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you call me. And then Bunny Sigler had a song, your body's here with me, and your mind is on the other side of town, and you're messing me around. I need you, yes sir. Baby, don't you know that I need you so? You gotta know I want you. Take your time, though. Take your time. Oh, I want
Carl, say Carl. You knew my longing for the kisses
that you give to me.
Yes, sir, come on.
You know what? Ever since the first day, baby, that we met.
Oh, if you stay mine.
Talk to me, Phil.
Let our hearts come out.
Let's do this.
I promise you.
Never will. I never will. Whoa, how much
sing
I want you.
What you got? Baby, 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 don't you know that I love you so? I need you.
I want you, baby. Would you come over here and talk to me? I need you, baby.
I want you.
Are you listening to me, baby?
Baby, baby, don't you know?
I need you, baby.
Be in church tomorrow morning singing something else. I want you. Can't you see that I'm the one? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on with us. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't you see that I need you, baby? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Going to jail. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't you see that I need you, baby? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, you see?
Woo!
If we had this,
Thank you, fellas.
come on, come on, come on.
Also, we're going to recognize Kathy Sledge. She was a singer for the group Sister Sledge, and we would love to acknowledge Kathy this evening.
The champion of dance, his moves will put you in a trance, and he never leaves the disco alone.
Enjoying yourself? Very well. How's everything? Everything is fine.
My favorite memories of WDAS working with Carl Helm, because we used to work at nighttime, and Carl would bring in those cheesesteaks from Jim's Steaks. Remember that? Free ones, yeah, that's right. So just like to thank everybody for acknowledging myself and my friends here, and putting up with all the shenanigans on the radio at WDAS FM. Thank you.
Nice round of applause for Wayne Joe, please. Y'all show your love. I want some hands in here. All right, thank you. The next gentleman worked at WDAS FM, and he was on at night when I was on at night. And his name is Primus Robinson. And Primus, whoa, I could tell a lot of stories. When Primus Primus asked me a long time ago, he said, I told Primus, I said, look, I told most of the young guys that got there after I did to get the hell out of DAS. Simply because it would follow you up and you'd be there for a long period of time and you couldn't make any money. So we were in a position where if we played records for other people, they were paying us to play their records. You know, I'm gonna tell all these stories. You know, yeah, let the truth be told. And if there's anybody in this room that owes me money for playing their records, now's a good time to pay. Anyway. Primus went on to be an executive at Elektra Records. One of the artists he signed was Anita Baker. He has a history in the record business since DAS that is extraordinary. I mean, it's extraordinary. He's an extraordinary individual. And it gives me great pleasure, and Richard, great pleasure to honor this individual, Primus Robinson. Give him a real nice round of applause.
You know, I haven't really done a lot of speaking since I left DAS.
Because they ain't paying you. Ain't nobody paying you. Here, I'll give you $5. Here. Take the $5.
Where's the lady with the arm length? But I do remember that Carl Helm and Georgie Woods pulled me to the side one day and said, it's time to take what you've learned here, take what we've given you, and go on someplace and do what you can to help other artists and to teach other executives and to become an executive. And I was able to do that at Atlantic Records, Elektra Records, Arista Records, and I finally came back here to Philadelphia to work with Dr. Dre. But along the way, I was taught by Aretha and the Spinners and Roberta Flack, and I developed Chic and I developed Anita Baker, but it all began with the camaraderie that came out of DAS. So this family here, to be here tonight to celebrate Carl Helm, is a great honor to me, and let's honor him as well as we honor the rest of the Friends of the Poor, okay?
So you work for Atlantic Records, Arista Records, Elektra Records, right? I can take my $5 back. Give me that Platinum American Express card so I can go to Jamaica tomorrow. All that money you got in your pocket. Mouse, you want to say something?
This next guy, he's from Mulberry Hill, New Jersey. Woodstown. But he's from the hill. He say Woodstown. But he used to work over to a little station over Salem. I think the people in Wilmington used to hear it on Sundays. Richmond, New Jersey, and he used to rock on Sundays. When we used to go down to the Bill Zucker Farm and all that. And this guy was young, but I finally got to meet him. And, you know, he was true to everything he said. Royce Howard is one hell of a guy. And to the day I die, he'll be like my brother. And Royce, you know, you didn't get paid either. Cause you work for Carl Helm, and Carl Helm didn't give you nothing. Come on, Royce.
Let me just say that my grandmother, who is 97 years old and still going strong, thanks this man to the very day, Carl Helm, for bringing me to WDAS Radio. He called my house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was working at WSNJ in Bridgeton. And when I got home, my grandmother said, "There's a gentleman called from WDAS for you." I said, "All right, Mama, who is it?" Carl Helm. That's it? Carl Helm. Okay, I said, "All right, well, what did he want, Mom?" I said, "Well, he wants you to give him a call." And from that day forward, I ended up at WDAS Radio, and I thank God up above for you, Carl, because we're Aries together. We're Aries men together, okay? And you were always my favorite radio announcer before I came in here. I'm not telling your age, but it's a 10 years difference here. It's a 10 years difference here, all right? All right, and I used to always love your energy on the radio. And my grandmother said, "That's what you want to do when you grow up?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" So the rest is history. And working with Carl at WDAS Radio and the late Georgie Woods and Wayne Joe, my buddy, and Primus and all the rest of the guys, was just a great pleasure. And I'm not ashamed to say I miss those days. I miss those days. And Mousy, I miss those times together when we did record house and stuff together. And I got to meet you for the very first time. You're still that down-to-earth guy you were always will be. And Carl Helm, you will always be special to me and my grandmother. Just remember that, good buddy. God bless you.